Hi, this is Min, and today we're going to talk about the rental workflow in Emerge. So, if there's any cases that your business needs to rent out the equipment, heavy machines, or even rent out a warehouse for temporary, there's three things that you really need to be in control of. First off, you need to track the rental periods. This is so important because this relates to the contract. You need to track when it starts, when it ends, and is there any request from customer they want to extend the rental time. Second, you need to prevent the double booking. This means that you always have to be in control of what is currently in use, like what is currently in a rental project already, what is available right now in your warehouse, and what is already damaged or broken that you cannot rent it out. To prevent that any mistake later, you never want to rent out the broken product to your customer. It's gonna be a big deal. You really need to do the inventory management activities in this, especially when you rent out product. Always like out of your control, it's in your customer control, and then when you receive it back, you need to make sure that everything is checked. And the last thing, you need to make sure that you be in control of return process and the deliver process as well. That's because every time we hand over product to your customer, you really need to make sure that you have a list with the name of product and the condition and the price as well. When your customer return it back to you, you have this and you compare to this, and maybe there's a side between you guys. You need to make sure everything is in the good condition, like before you hand it to them, like it's always before and after. So if there is any damage about your product, you need to charge the additional charge to them, maybe the compensation, I don't know. So that is what Emerge built in this rental workflow. It's all just for you to manage your product. So let's get into it. So to create a new project, you just need to click on new project. Enter the project name. Right now I want to rent out a warehouse because I have a lot of process stage in my imagination. Project go, if you have the customer name, I will start day maybe today, end day we will take it in 1 year rental. You can set the assignment for this, or like who is responsible for this rental, and then you click create new, then you'll have a project. After you create a rental project, you will have this window show your company, project name, customer, billing, shipping address if you have. Of course, because I haven't like entered it here, you're gonna have the start date and dates, the rental periods. Up here, we have the compensation sales purchase. It's like the back ordering when you already rent something else, or like you made a contract with your customer, but you haven't had enough the stock in your warehouse, so you're gonna like back ordering some stock from your suppliers. About rental sales is when you do the contract with your customer. When you click on the rental sales, the system will direct you to the sales order page. The sales order type is already like set as project rental. So what you're gonna do is you just enter the items. Okay, we have the chairs units, $3 quantity. We have 1,000 chairs for the wedding aid. Additional charge, because we're not gonna charge the additional charge here. Maybe when we have the product back to our warehouse, so we can do that. After you save it, you have to approve it before you preset the approval process for a sales order. So now in the project rental tab, you will see the sales orders along with their shipment if you have issued it. Stock adjustments is the situation when you rent out product. Maybe your customer is a wedding planner, so you want to rent 2,000 chairs for multiple weddings, maybe the wedding A and wedding B, but it turns out that in the wedding A, it just needs like 1,000 chairs, but you already deliver 1,200 chairs to the wedding A at the same time. Meanwhile, the wedding B is a lack of chairs, just so you need to do the stock adjustment from the wedding A to the wedding B. Stock transfer is when your customer returns the product to you, and then you need to do a stock transfer from the location of your customer to original location when you took the product out. And compensation is when the chairs is lost, maybe 3 chairs, 4 chairs, so that means you need to do the compensation sales. Maybe this time 1 chair is maybe like $5, and you need to enter the quantity, maybe just 3 chairs, and maybe you have additional chairs, maybe just add a new additional chair for them. That's a lot chairs. lost product. Okay, product amount, maybe you just need to ask the compensation charge for them. That's maybe $10, something like that. Just apply and this will be this bill, and then it's like they save it, and then you need to invoice to them, and then they paid it,